good to see. It's good to see you all. Or it's bad that we can't do it in person, but it's always good to see you, whether it is Zoom. Let's make use of this IT technology and have our events until we can do in-person events. It has been long 16 months. I hope you are well and staying safe. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the success of this year's Canada Summer Jobs Program in our great riding of Scarborough Centre. We have been celebrating our Canada Summer Jobs since 2016, this year being our second virtual one. My warmest congratulations to all of you who had their Canada Summer Jobs 2021 proposals approved. I'm very grateful to all the organizations, businesses, and employers who spend their time developing their Canada Summer Job projects and providing opportunities for our amazing local youth to gain the valuable work experience, which I think everyone needs to get that before they enter into their careers. For many students, the summer is the perfect opportunity to get that experience. Many people in this, like all those who have joined, may remember some of the Canada Summer Jobs they had. They might remember the thrill and excitement of the first job and not knowing what to expect. Maybe they made friendships, they have lasted a lifetime. This summer, more younger people are going to benefit from Canada Summer Job programs than ever before. And I'm very thankful to our government for the investment into this Canada Summer Job programs. This Canada Summer Jobs program is an important stepping stone for our youth. Youth gain vital job experience, they learn valuable skills and help transition into the labor market. I am really excited and pleased to announce that this year, Scarborough Centre has received over $2.2 million in approved funding under Canada Summer Jobs program. So it has really doubled as compared to last year. We have always been in a figure of $1 million, but it's good to see over 2.2 million coming to our riding to help our local businesses, not-for-profit organizations, and of course, our young people. And this year, over 500 jobs were created through this funding of 2.2 million in Scarborough centers. To be exact, 519 jobs have been offered to our youth. For young people in Scarborough, this means they will have the chance to experience the challenges, the successes, and the learning that happens at a summer job. This is a great news for all of us here in Scarborough Centre community, as the funding has increased from the previous year, providing a lot more opportunities for our youth during this vital time. I wish them and everyone a very prosperous, successful summer, and I'm grateful for their ongoing support. I would also like to congratulate the young people who either have started or are about to start their new jobs. Learn all you can, experience all you can. This is a great opportunity, a fantastic opportunity, and I urge you all to seize this moment. Thank you all for joining us today. Like all the previous years, we will have some of the organizations and some of the students share their Canada Summer Job projects, and the students who have been hired would share some of their experiences they have been having during this summer. Before I close, one thing I just want to emphasize, we have visited some of the camps which were doing online, which were doing in-person camps, and I think we have some more visits planned for tomorrow also. But if your organization we have not contacted as yet or have not been able to come, please feel free to call my office or send a message to Anisha is here on the call from my office, and let us know. We would love to come. If you are doing in-person classes or camps or the students are coming, we would love to come and meet them in person. If you are doing, I know some of the organizations this year are doing online programs. We can join you through Zoom to get to talk to those youth. So please let us know if we have not as yet contacted you. So over to you, Anisha.
Thank you so much, Sama, for the introduction. I will take it away to our first speaker today from Alpha Education. We have Vanessa here with us today.
Hi everyone, so nice to meet you. Thank you for the opening remarks. I'm Pisam Wazahed. I'm super happy to be able to talk about my experience here. So I just finished my third year of university, and last summer I had the pleasure of completing an internship with Alpha Education through the Canada Summer Jobs Program. And so to provide some quick background, Alpha Education is an educational nonprofit promoting the historical investigation of World War II in Asia, which is something really close to my heart. And this mission is achieved through education, advocacy initiatives, and events with a focus on engaging youth. And a really big project that has been going on is the establishment of the Asia Pacific Peace Museum, which aims to educate and commemorate others about the entirety of World War II in Asia. And this is the main project that I worked on last summer. So going into the experience, I didn't actually have any experience working in a professional setting, but I knew that I wanted to develop skills in time management and just seeing how a team works in a more professional setting, which I didn't have an experience in. And it's been around a year, and I can definitely say that I've been able to apply the lessons I've learned throughout like all areas of my life, essentially, like in school, but also finding a job as well. So in my role, I work closely with the museum development team where I sourced and curated research for many different exhibits. And I think one thing that I learned due to the remote nature of the job was just to be really independent and accountable in terms of like what I had to do for different deadlines. And I remember waking up and having to kind of break down different tasks that I had for the day and to organize myself. And I think that this was a really useful skill and something that I applied directly out of the CSJ program because school for me was online last year. So it was really great to kind of already have the experience of, having good time management skills and listening to lectures during the school year. And my role involved a lot of going through a lot of different historical resources like governmental archives, and that material can be pretty dense. So I was really grateful for the opportunity to strengthen my critical thinking and communication skills as well, because as I was looking through different material, I had to think about, what were the main messages and how I could best communicate it to audiences like future visitors or just other members of the team who didn't necessarily have like the same background in history. And this is also a skill that I applied during my co-op search that's offered through my university program. And I remember through the interview process and preparing for it, I would think back to this lesson that I learned during the internship. And I think it really helped me kind of be concise in my answers during interviews. And I think that really contributed to my success. And I guess overall, my most favorite part of kind of working through the CSJ program was just being able to see how a team works and kind of how conflict was managed. I think that conflict is definitely unavoidable in team environments. And so it's definitely good to take a step back and look at a big picture and realize at the end of the day, everyone's on the same team and working towards the same goal. And that, many conflicts definitely have to be overcome together and to build a solution together. And I guess my internship ended last September, early last September. And I actually continued volunteering with Alpha Education beyond that. And I think that kind of shows how much fun I had working through the CSJ program with Alpha Education. Not only was I able to strengthen the professional skills that I wanted to develop going into the internship, but I also was able to work with others and, be able to receive a lot of advice from different mentors. And I think the biggest thing that really keeps me going is just recognizing the passion that the team at Alpha Education has for the work that they're doing. And I think as a young adult, learning about history is definitely really important in terms of carrying lessons forward. But also it's good to, I think a lot of what I've learned has really helped me analyze current day events. And so that's the end of my little talk, and I'll pass it on to the next speaker.
Thank you, Vanessa. That was really great.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Again, that was amazing. We're so proud of the work that you're doing. We're going to pass it over to the Wilmer Heights Baptist Church now. I believe we have something prepared from Charlene.
Thank you so much. It's with great pleasure that, you're allowing us to come on and speak. As we're speaking right now, our camp is actually running in the background with about how many kids busing?
Around 30 something.
Yeah, so we have around 30 plus kids in our camp. And it's just such a great opportunity this summer Canada summer jobs for us, because we're able to hire like 7 staff to help run our camp. But not only that, like our camp has been running now for 17 years, going strong. But myself, I've taken it over now for the last 9 years. I've been running it. And with Selma's help, like it's been awesome that we're able to hire these staff, because if we didn't have those staff, then camp wouldn't be able to run for the kids that are in the community, but then that are also in the church. So it's just a blessing that we can actually bring the word of God to the kids that are in the community that don't know who Christ is, don't know who he is, and the love that he has for them. So we're just great for that opportunity to do that. But right now, I'm just going to pass it over to Blessing. He'll share a little bit about his experience.
All right. So I started out as a camper at Camp Ymca many years ago, and I saw the volunteers, counselors, and directors and thought to myself that one day I would work my way to those jobs. I enjoyed camp a lot when I was a camper because all the staff were great, and I looked up to them in hopes that one day I'd be like them. 2 years ago, I started volunteering at the camp, and the experience was amazing. I truly felt like I was a part of the working team at Camp Ymca, and that I was making a great impact on the children attending. At some points, I even asked friends to volunteer with me because of how much I enjoyed it and how much I thought they would enjoy it as well. This year, I'm a counselor, and I feel like I've learned a lot about how to be a good leader and how to grow my relationship with God. As a counselor, I feel as though my bosses always give me clear instruction on what needs to be done and how, so that the campers have fun. All of the other counselors do a good job making the environment fun and easy to work in. I think that what we do here is important to the community because Camp Ymca is a place for children to have fun and also learn about the gospel.
Yeah, so that's our presentation for you.
Thank you, Charlene. Thank you. It's really, I always look forward to visiting Camp Ymca, and I think we are visiting you tomorrow. So
Yes.
get to see you both tomorrow.
Yes, you will. Thank you again.
And now we'll pass it over to Kala Devi from the Working Women's Community Center.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I don't know whom was there. The name wasn't there. Is it Anisha? I forgot the name.
It's
Anisha.
Yes.
Okay, good. So on behalf of, actually, let me introduce myself. My name is Kala Devi Karunanandan. I'm the Hub Outreach and Community Engagement Coordinator. So today on behalf of Working Women Community Center and from the Hub side, that's the Victoria Park Hub side at Victoria Park and Eglinton, we'd like to thank you for inviting us today and also for your ongoing support with recruiting placement students in the summer. So it's really being helpful for us to do creative activities. And I would like to share from Soha, who is the other coordinator, who will introduce herself, and we will show what we have been doing in our center. Yeah, I'll pass it on to Soha. Soha?
Great. No, thank you, Kala. And I just wanted, I'm just about
Sorry,
to...
Soha, before that,
Yep.
sorry for interrupting. Can we introduce our students quickly to say hello? So then it'll be easy for us. They can
sure.
see
That's a
you
good
on
idea.
live. Yeah. So, Isaldine, do you want to introduce yourself? Just a few seconds and then pass it on to the other student.
Yeah, sure. So hello guys, my name is Zaldan. I'm 16. This is my first work experience with Working Women Community Center. Yeah, I work with the youth. I make sure, they make the best out of the summer since we're all on, not all of us, but with COVID, it's less fun, a lot less fun.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's about it.
Isaldine. Thank you. Zainab?
Yes,
Just
my
a
name is
hello.
Zainab. Hello, everybody. My name is Zainab. I'm a social service worker working with Kala since like 2 years right now. Like volunteering, and I get the opportunity to have a summer job student and an animator, food security animator. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Zainab. Feza?
Hi everyone, my name is Feza. Currently I'm working with Working Women, but I will be doing my field placement this September, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Feza. Prad?
Hi, my name is Prad. I'm working with Working Women for the summer. It's been a really great experience. I get a sense of family with the staff, types of work we do. I'm helping with like database and organization, helping with events and such. So it's been a really great experience. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, Prad. I think the other students couldn't make it. They're all working right now. So I'll pass it on to Soha. Soha?
No, thank you, Kala. I'm just going to share my screen right now. Are you all able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So I just wanted, we did do a quick introduction, but I just did want to, because we have two teams. We have the Hub Outreach team, which does consist of, let me just move my screen, Zainab, Faiza, and Prad. And then we have my OSN team, our Strong Neighborhoods team. We have Lily, Varshini, Fadumo, and Iman. And so we just wanted to speak to some of the things that we've been up to, and Kala, please like jump in and speak more maybe in detail about your group. But for my OSN team, we've been really focusing on our community benefits agreement with the Golden Mile. So if those who don't know, CBA is a community benefits agreement, and it's a super proven way to provide jobs and community benefits for residents and leverage the redevelopment that's already happening. And so we've actually put together a resident engagement team that's promoting decent work in the area and making sure that with the redevelopment that some of those jobs do stay within local residents or are saved for local residents, and some of them being full-time employment and unionized employment. And so our team is busy working away with the CBA, working with United Way. We are working on a website right now as well to make sure that the CBA it's a living document. We want it to live somewhere that people can get the updates and see what's happening with the redevelopment. And we're working on some policy stuff, which is great, and several different initiatives and focus groups with residents. Kala, did you want to speak to some of the work that your group is very busy working away at?
Yes, thank you, Soha. So basically, you have covered all this in the PowerPoint presentation right now. So yes, they've been, as Zainab was mentioning, all the initiatives, the Hub Newcomer engagement. So I think I would like to give a special thank you to Salma for giving this opportunity, because students get to work with us, and then it was easier for us to use their expertise. They all come with different skills and different expertise. Like sometimes we are not good in technology, and then they go just zoop, we can do it. And it makes our life easier. So it helps us to reach our goal in a more creative way. And it's also giving an opportunity for the students to see how to behave in a work environment, how when they get into the real world, what it will be like. So it's a very good opportunity for the students, I would say. And believe me, they have done a lot. We are so grateful for them. They're so hardworking. They're so full of energy, giving us the energy when we when we need some support. So we really like to thank. And also, I would like to say, I'd like to introduce Zareen Dodi. She's our coordinator from Fairview, and she's a part of, we work together since we are doing virtual events right now, Salma. Because of the pandemic, we're doing mostly online and on virtual. So we even connect with the newcomers from the Fairview location. So that's where Zarina and I work well. Zarina, you want to say hello to the team?
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. And I see a lot of faces that I recognize. And I don't think I've met you, Salma, but I'm really pleased to meet you today. And what I have to say is that having the youth work for us is such a great opportunity. They just make us look good. They do all the work. They make us look good. So thank you all. You all are amazing. You come with such amazing ideas. I think we become a little old, and we still don't see a lot of ideas that you come up with. So I am so appreciative of all the great work you do. I have worked with a lot of you individually as well as in groups, and you all have been outstanding. And without you all being there, our community would not have access to a lot of things that we do. So when I do a job, I'm getting work done for equal to about 3 or 4 staff, because you all put in your input. So thank you all. You all are great. And this whole program itself is also amazing. I have to say that.
Thank you, Zareen. So I'll pass it on to Soha, keeping in mind of the timing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my screen is, oh, let's move. So we do have just one video that we wanted to play of a success story. Zainab, who was also a CJS hire last summer. And so now she's a food security animator. So just an example of growth. I'm just gonna play the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Zainab. I'm a social service worker. In the last year, I get the opportunity to be hired as Canada Summer Job student at Working Women Community Center, Victoria Park application. In this period of time, my organization gave me the relevant task, which allowed me to see my hard work and help my community as well. After this beautiful experience, I get the chance to be hired as food security animator at Working Women Community Center, Victoria Park application. The summer job student helped me a lot to move forward with my career, and I hope it's gonna help a lot after me. I would like to thank you all who gave me this opportunity to share my experience. Thank you so much again.
And thank you, Zainab. I know Zainab is so soft-spoken. I hope you were able to hear her well, but she did speak to her experience of being hired as a CJS. Now she's a food security animator and really thriving and growing. So thank you, Zainab, for sharing your story. And thank you again, Salma, because I remember last year you walked through the hub and you got to see us in person and got to see the students live in action. So thank you for still hosting this event so that you can still be able to see the great work that we're all doing. Thank you again. I'm just going to stop sharing.
Thank you, Soha. It was an inspiring to see the video of Zainab. This is, I think, Canada Summer Jobs is a great way to transition our youth from as students to enter into their careers. So thank you for providing her those opportunities.
And now I'll pass it over to Mary and Anna from Family Daycare Services.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary, and this is our Canada Jobs student, Anna. So we run our program out of the Wexford Public School, located at Pharmacy in Lawrence. Today, we had to close all the windows in the staff room, and we're a little bit warm in here right now because all the kids are playing out in the front yard. I think we're at lower enrollment today at 20. So it's been a great experience for me. I've never had a Canada Jobs student before. I actually used to work in York Region, and now I've been moved down to Toronto in November of 2019, just before the pandemic hit. So it's been a great experience so far. It's great, like Salma mentioned, about having the youth coming out and actually testing the waters to see, is this really what they want to do? It's almost like doing a high school co-op placement, right? They go in, they think childcare is not for me, or yes, childcare is for me. I'll pass it on to Anna. She can share some of her experiences.
Okay, hi everybody. So my name is Anna, and I was hired this summer through the Canada Job Bank. And I first heard about the Canada Job Bank through an employment agency called Springboard.
Oh, the volume is low. Sorry, Anna. We cannot hear you.
Sorry, some technical difficulties. So my name is Anna, and I'm 16. I'm in high school right now. And I got hired at through the Canada Job Bank this summer. I heard about the program first through an employment agency. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Springboard. They have an office right by Pharmacy and Shepherd. So my agent, she sent me a bunch of links, and one of the links were the Canada Job Bank. And I looked through it, and honestly, I was just trying to find something to help out through like COVID, because I know there was like a lot of people who need help during these times. And I was looking for some medical jobs probably, but then it was like, it's a risky job being in the medical field right now because obviously of so many cases. And at the time I was looking for a job, the cases were like skyrocketing. It's like way better now, but yeah. During that time, I found the Wexford location here, and I applied, and I went through my interviews, and I went through an interview with Mary, and she was very accommodating with the hours and everything. We talked everything out, and I got the job. So I've been here this is going to be my 4th week here, And I've learned like a lot here. This is my first time, obviously, with an in-person job, and this is my first paid job. I learned a lot of things, mainly like time management, because I've never had like an 8-hour job before. I've been to school, obviously, but that's only until like 3 o'clock. So that extra like 5 hours, like 2 hours is just like a little bit difficult to manage sometimes. But I found a way to like balance my home life and my work life. So that was just like a really good lesson that I learned. And I just kind of want to test out the waters with this job, but in the future, I'll probably be going into health sciences, which is like really interesting to me. And in the future, I'll probably use Canada Job Bank again, because to find some jobs probably more connected to sciences and things like that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing your experience. We're so happy to hear from you. We're going to pass it over now to the Dorset Park Community Hub, if Yvette is here.
Nisha, I don't see anyone, so maybe we can move to the next. If they join, then they can come.
Okay, no problem. We'll pass it over to Isaiah from the YMCA.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, MP Zahid, for the invitation to share my Canada summer job experience. My name is Isaiah, and I'm the director at the Scarborough Y day camps. So first, some brief background about the YMCA of Greater Toronto. The GTAY has been operating for over 170 years. We offer childcare, employment and training programs, health and fitness, immigration and youth services, as well as camp and outdoor education. We have over 6,600 staff and 5,300 volunteers at our 460 plus locations across the GTA. We're committed to boosting well-being and promoting equity so that everyone has an opportunity to shine. And speaking of opportunities to shine, thank you for your continued CSJ support for the YMCA. We have almost 30 day camp locations across the GTA this summer, including a third in COVID hotspots. We are able to offer day camp programming thanks to the generous funding by the federal government. Last year, approximately 25% of our campers benefited from some form of financial support and financial assistance, and it continues to play a big important role this summer in ensuring that camp is accessible to children across the GTA. Even with everything going on around us, these campers are still able to make the most of their experience here at camp, even if it's just them showing off the little Minecraft masks or their Paw Patrol or things that they really enjoy doing. This summer, I'm working as the director, as I said, of day camps at the Scarborough Y. And we will be providing around 160 different camp sessions across the 9 weeks across the GTA. As director of day camps at Scarborough Y, I provide on-site leadership and support to my staff and to the campers as well, and I'm able to continue to do that through the support of the CSJ. I have cultivated my mentoring skills, my strategic thinking skills and communication skills, as well as other leadership skills through my time here as a director and as a member of the YMCA Summer Day Camp team. Some other skills I've been acquired by my staff team here include teamwork, decision-making, organization, and proactiveness. When asked about how they would describe their time and experience at the Y this summer, words like overjoyed, exciting, and inviting were used to describe their experience here, and it's all made possible through the CSJ. So I just want to say thank you once again to MP Zahid and to the federal government for allowing me this opportunity to share the value of Canada summer jobs in my leadership growth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isaiah. Now I'll pass it over to Elaine from Youth Unlimited.
Elaine, you are on mute.
Sorry, a parent just approached me.
Okay.
I was saying hello. I apologize for that. Yeah, so we're at Doxa Day Camp, partnering at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church in Scarborough. This is actually the first church in all of Scarborough, founded by the Thompson family. On the other side of my screen is, in fact, the cemetery where the Thompson family is buried. So we have 7 counselors, an administrator, and 6 volunteers here this week, as well as about 40 children. So you've seen some of them milling about behind me. We've got them spread out on the grounds as well as we can. Thanks to the generous support from the CSJ grants, not only have we been able to continue having this camp for several years now, but this is in fact the first year that we actually have a satellite location at another site. Unfortunately, Salma, not in Scarborough Center. I'll look for another site in Scarborough Center in the future, so we can support this area a little bit more as well. Many of our staff, this is their first job, so it's a lot about teaching soft skills and how to work a job. And a lot of my staff are able to go on and get a lot of very good jobs elsewhere because of the skills they learn here, that they're getting a name for having worked here, being valuable employees elsewhere. Also, each staff member gets a personal growth plan where we actually work through their skills and we try to each develop a skill and a goal at a time to help them grow into the type of person they can be and should be. And not only that, but they take that model and they work with the children and help them out in their different areas of need, which in some cases with some of their children can be very profound. So it's, God is doing some really good things here. It's exciting. I'll tell one story about one young guy, and he actually came, he waved earlier. He was walking with one of my staff members, but he got in several fights, unfortunately, in the first day of camp. And he was telling me, all I am is angry. And his idea of his identity was that he was just angry and he got in fights and he got in trouble, and that made him sad. And our staff are slowly teaching him that his feelings are not something that he is, his feelings are something that he has. And we all have feelings. It's not about whether you feel angry or happy. It's what you do when you feel angry or happy that counts. And so thanks to your funding, we're making a big difference in the lives of children and youth and staff here at this camp. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Elaine. And now we have a student from SMA who is going to share their experience.
Is it Mona? Mona, you are on mute.
SMA is there, but they're not connected. I see an SMA. Yeah, Mona is with Working Women, Salma.
Okay, SMA, yeah, I see.
But I believe the video or the audio is not connected for them.
Who has joined from SMA? Can you please turn your video on?
I don't think they're connected. I think they're trying to connect.
So Anisha, let's move to the next one.
Yeah.
That is all of our speakers that we have for today. Our last one we have from SMA. If anyone has any questions or any final thoughts, then we'll pass it over to Salma for some concluding remarks.
If anyone else would like to say something, or yeah, I think they are connecting to their audio now. Okay, so can we have the SMA student please turn their video on and speak for a few minutes? Hi, hi Fawzia, how are you? You are on mute.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So
okay, so hi everyone. I'm representing SMA. This year we have 20 summer camp or students in our summer camp program that are assisting their volunteers or their office admin. So we have one of our kindergarten teachers who is going to talk a little bit about her experiences with our program. So this is Khadija. So I'm going to pass it over to her. Hi guys. Just talk about the experience.
So experience-wise here, it's been actually like the turnout has been amazing. The kids are, I feel like we're getting a lot of experience in terms of helping the kids, like trying to learn how to help the kids, as well as kind of just getting more of a hands-on feeling. It's been a while since, you know, we got to kind of be in a classroom setting and actually like see the kids and like be with them, interact with them. And we're getting the chance to also see parents and, you know, kind of being there to kind of assure them of what's happening inside the classrooms. We're doing a lot of activities with them. It's very limited because obviously COVID. So we're trying to, do some hands-on activities with them to keep them entertained as much as we can. In terms of like even just the community here, it's been very, very like welcoming. The parents have been super kind, like very nice. They're supportive because I think parents honestly just want to let their kids go at this point, and they just, like just do whatever you guys can do. So it's been nice. It's been a fun experience so far. I think I would definitely want to come back here and keep it going. Yeah.
Questions? Yeah, so in terms of our summer camp, obviously last year we had very limited numbers because of COVID. This year we have had a huge turnout. I think because the restrictions have eased up a little bit, so it's allowed us to get a lot more students into the program. And believe it or not, I think we're in we have 2 weeks left of summer camp, and we still have enrollments that are coming in asking us if they could enroll their children, and we have to kind of say no because we're at our cap right now. So it's been a nice program. The students really love it. We've been very limited in terms of going on field trips or doing activities that are outdoors, outside of the school premises, I guess. But again, we have had no complaints so far. The students are really just enjoying themselves. I think just being at home since March, or God knows how long they've been at home, some of them, I think they just want to be out and just being socially interactive with other students and with teachers. It's really allowed them to they're just happy with even small things, I think. So it's been a fun program. All of our teachers are enjoying themselves as well. And I think the fact that we are still sort of in a pandemic it's not really affecting a lot of the students or the teachers even. I think everyone's just happy to be out, and it doesn't feel like we're restricted with anything. So yeah, we've had a good experience so far.
Thank you, Fawzia, and a big thank you to all of you for joining us today. Any questions or anyone else would like to say something? Floor is open. Okay, so I really look forward, if we have not visited your camp, we really look forward to coming either in person or through Zoom to connect with the students. And otherwise, if there are any issues you had in regards to getting this funding with Service Canada, please feel free to get in touch with our office, and we can always connect you with Service Canada to get the things smooth out. So if there are any questions for our office, feel free to contact Anisha, and we will work on your files. Anisha has shared her email address in the chat box, so please take a note of that. Otherwise, you can always email us on our public account, salma.zaid@parlpal.gc.ca. So that's our public email address. You can always be in touch with us. So Anisha, anything else?
Nope, that's all. Just some final remarks from the MP, and that'll conclude the event.
Okay, so thank you once again. Enjoy the summer, and encourage all your friends and family members and all those people you come across to get vaccinated. Prime Minister has announced yesterday that we are very lucky that we have enough vaccines to vaccinate everyone who wants to get vaccinated. So if you haven't got your second dose, or please roll up your sleeves and get your vaccine, and encourage everyone, because I think once everyone is vaccinated, we can get back to our normal life, which everyone is looking forward to it. I know that. So encourage everyone to get vaccinated. There are enough vaccines in Canada to vaccinate everyone. So take care, stay safe, and enjoy your summer. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Salma. Thank you. Thank you, Alisha. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.